This recipe is a twist on a classic. It is a Courgette Cannelloni with cashew cheese and a puttanesca sauce. We'll be replacing our fresh pasta with courgette noodles, thin slices of courgette, which we'll fill with a little bit of cashew cheese. We'll roll that up and then dress it with a little bit of puttanesca sauce. All right, so make our cashew cheese really easy. We're just gonna add our cashews, our water, and some probiotics. And we just wanna blend that nice and smooth. You may need a little bit of water, but start off without. Just really work the cashews with the tamper of the Vitamix. Now you have the makings of cashew cheese. So we're just gonna scoop that out, cover it with a little cling film, and then set it in a warm spot for 12 to 18 hours. So next we're going to cut our shallots and garlic. For this particular purpose, it's not all that necessary to cut the shallot and garlic too small because they're just going to go into the Vitamix anyways. You're going to blend it. But let me just demonstrate some good knife work. And you just want to get nice and tight. And nice even cut. And the less you have to cut, the better it is. You don't want to have to keep going back and forth over the shallot and the garlic. Tomatoes play a dual role in the sauce. We're going to quarter it, and then we're going to take out what I call the guts. Take out the watery part, the seeds, and you're left with the outer flesh. And the guts are going to go into the sauce, but the outside part is going to add a little texture. It'll reduce down, some of it'll break up, but you'll still have a little bit of chunkiness. And set those aside. And then we also have some sun-dried tomato, and that's going to be very important. The concentrated flavor of the sun-dried tomato works really well. It's going to give it nice full flavor as well as nice color. Now we're ready to move on to our olives and capers. So we're just going to give the olives a rough chop. With the capers, I like to give a little bit of variety. You can go ahead and chop them, but I prefer nice slices. It's really nice because you get a cross-section of the caperberry. It really looks really nice on the plate. And now we are ready to blend up the sauce. We've got our shallots, our garlic. We're going to take our tomato guts and sun-dried tomato, a little bit of nutritional yeast, a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, and a little bit of olive oil. And so we're going to just blend this until it's really, really smooth. Add our chopped tomatoes, our olives, and our caper berries. Just mix that through. And so with the cashew cheese, we're just going to season it with a little bit of salt and some thyme. Now with the thyme, what you really want to do is just go right through the herbs. All right, when you've done that, add that to your cashew cheese and give it a good mix. All right, we need to make our cannelloni noodles. So what I do, I take the courgette, slice it down the middle, and then all you do, very carefully, these things are sharp, so be careful of your fingers, and we're just gonna slide that on through, and we're gonna do 3 per plate. All right, so now we're ready for assembly. Grab our plate, and we want to take 3 courgette slices, lay them out flat, add a dollop of cashew cheese. You can go small, you can go large. I'm particularly fond of this cheese, so I'm going to do a nice large scoop. Get that on all 3. I'm just going to roll the courgettes up. So kind of nice and tight, and then you want to leave a little bit of a tail. It makes the presentation really nice. Now you're ready for a little salt. Now we want to take our sauce, and you just want to get a little bit of puttanesca around. From there, And add olive oil. Spoon a little bit of that on. And finally finish it off with our basil. And here's your courgette cannelloni with cashew cheese.